Hi everyone! In today's video, I'll be turning this 5-way TV signal splitter into part of a homemade antenna. Let's get started and see the final result. First, I'll use 2 signal cables as the main frame for the antenna. I'll strip the insulation from both ends of each cable to expose the copper core inside. This provides a solid contact point and prepares the cables for the next connection step. I'll repeat the same process with the second cable, so both are fully prepared for the next assembly step. Don't forget to subscribe to support the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss my latest videos. Next, I'll attach 2 F-type connectors, F5, to the ends of the cables. These connectors create a secure connection to the TV signal splitter and help ensure stable signal transmission throughout the setup. After attaching the F-type connectors to the signal cables, I wrap electrical tape around each connection to secure and protect the joints. With that done, both cables are ready for the next stage of the assembly. Next, I connect the 2 cables to 2 ports on the TV signal splitter, making sure each connector is tightened securely for stable signal transmission. I then move to the other ends of the cables. This time, I strip a slightly longer section of insulation to expose more of the copper core. Next, I bend each cable into the desired shape and insert the exposed wire through the hole on the TV signal splitter. After that, I tighten the connection with a tool to hold everything firmly in place. I repeat the same process with the second cable, inserting the exposed wire through the remaining hole on the TV signal splitter and tightening it securely, getting everything ready for the next step. Next, I prepare 2 longer signal cables to form the main frame of the antenna. First, I strip the ends of the cables to expose the copper core, getting them ready for the next connection step. Then I attach F-type connectors, F5, to the ends of both cables and wrap electrical tape around each connection to secure and protect the joints. I repeat this process for both cables. Next, I connect the cables to the remaining ports on the TV signal splitter, making sure each connector is tightened securely for stable signal transmission. After that, I bend each cable over the upper section of the frame and apply hot glue at the two contact points to hold everything firmly in place. This helps the frame maintain its shape, increases the overall rigidity of the antenna, and prevents the cables from shifting during use. I repeat the same process on the other side. Here I have two antenna rods, which will serve as the main signal receiving elements of the antenna. First, I strip the ends of both signal cables to expose the copper core, preparing them for the connection. Next, I twist the exposed copper wire through the small hole in each antenna rod, then use pliers to tighten the connection for a more secure fit. I repeat the same process with the second cable and the other antenna rod. Let me know where you are watching this video from. Don't forget to comment the country you are currently living in down below. I'm really curious to see which parts of the world my videos are being watched from. After that, I apply hot glue where the cables connect to the antenna rods. Once the glue hardens, it helps keep the antenna rods firmly in place, preventing them from becoming loose or unstable during use. Next, I'll use a long signal cable as the connection between the antenna and the TV. First, I strip the insulation from one end of the cable to expose the copper core inside. This prepares the cable for the connector and helps ensure stable signal transmission with minimal signal loss. Next, I attach an F-type connector, F5, to the end of the cable. This connector allows the cable to connect securely to the TV signal splitter on the antenna, creating a reliable and easy-to-install connection. I then repeat the same process on the other end of the cable to create a second connector. After that, I attach one end to a TV coaxial connector. This connector allows the cable to plug directly into the TV's antenna input, making installation quick and convenient. I wrap electrical tape around each connection to secure the joints and protect the contact points from becoming loose. It also helps keep out dust and improves the overall reliability of the connection during use. Next, I use a wooden board and a wooden block to create the base and support stand for the antenna. First, I apply hot glue to the wooden board and secure the wooden block in place. This base helps keep the antenna upright and provides better overall stability during use. Now it's time for the finishing steps. First, I connect the signal cable to the remaining port on the TV signal splitter, creating the signal path between the antenna and the TV. Next, I apply hot glue to the top of the wooden block and firmly attach the antenna frame to it. Once the glue hardens, it keeps the frame securely in position, reducing movement and helping the antenna maintain its optimal receiving angle. At this point, the antenna is fully assembled and ready for real-world testing. First, I'll switch to a TV channel to check the signal reception without connecting the antenna. As you can see, without the antenna connected, the TV only displays the message, no signal. Next, I'll connect the DIY antenna to the signal input on the back of the TV for the actual test. And here is the result. Almost immediately after connecting the antenna, the TV channels begin to appear. The picture is clear, the colors remain stable, and there are no continuous signal interruptions. To make the test more convincing, I'll perform one more experiment. I disconnect the antenna from the TV and observe the signal changes. As soon as the antenna is unplugged, the screen instantly returns to the no signal message. All channels disappear, confirming that the signal truly came from this homemade antenna. Now, I'll reconnect the antenna once again. As you can see, within just a few seconds, the channels reappear and continue working normally. This proves that many electronic parts that seem to have only one purpose can be reused in completely different and surprisingly useful ways. Not only does this save money, but it also opens the door to many more exciting DIY ideas. If you enjoyed this project or found it helpful, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Your support motivates me to continue creating more repair, recycling, and DIY projects in the future. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.